graphics are actually pretty good.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped
behind
the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Gerson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 38. Now Jones. Rolling to his right. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Throwing Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Darius Slayton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Hey, check that, street. Go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one, 28 yards on the ground.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 3rd and 7.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Let go!
Looking to throw. Daniels.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. You talk about this Giant defense.
They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. Washington going to send out their punter
as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And the Pigs get at the 7-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jones. Complete right side to Hyatt. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Off play action, Jones. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Off the play fake, Jones. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing
when they fucking
as a lot of receivers.
when they walked in the room and they looked in the crypt and like the beds and shit, I'm like, what the fuck are they doing?
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Jonathan Allen.
Which one's the boy? I'm like, nigga, what?
Sack of the season. So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Gano's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Ready.
To throw on 2nd down, Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Tyreek Hill, 84 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point try now from Dicker. And that makes it 14-10. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now Jones, off play action. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Bro, I love when these niggas just want to run their own fucking routes, bro.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Drop 60. Drop 60.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's
Get that. I don't know how I got that pick, but okay.
Over there as these guys will get the football back.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan to have their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game.
What the fuck happened to my tight end?
Obviously, we'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw. Jones.
What's going on?
Continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
He just threw it.
Attack on the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our
5
final
more
play.
points and 3 more. Oh, wait.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's up in it at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Josh Green, second leading scorer. Or tied for the leading scorer.
Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Ready? Right there, hurt.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. A nice little juke. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels. And that is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Let's go now.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Ready?
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's got
What
the
is
first
up with
down
this shit?
as he brings this
I'm
up to
tackling
the
this dude,
37.
and then somebody comes and pushes him like 5 more fucking yards. I did that shit like twice already.
No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
19 Tigers. No street.
In motion,
Come
Hill.
19. Come 19. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Daniels. And going deep for Hill. This is
My nigga.
inside the 15.
I'll be disrespectful to this shit.
Time for Washington, 42 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Yeah, imagine running
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. To throw on 2nd down, Daniels. This is caught. Touchdown! Brian Robinson Jr. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Get it.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 22.
Buffalo 18.
On 1st down, Daniels eluding the pressure right. And he takes it in. Touchdown,
Oh
Commanders.
my gosh.
22 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they open the lead up now to 25.
How to punish shit. No, I don't have to click on it. They cover it for the.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
No,
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Click right, click right, click right.
New York.
Jones on first down. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Now a play fake here on first down.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
There's a nice move. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Operating from the gun, Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
My nigga, is this a D tackle?
And the Commanders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
Is that a D tackle?
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now this throw caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
He's going to air one out. And the defense loses him. It's complete. A big play there for the Giants. 45 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Gano for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Makes the score. Commanders 42. Giants 17.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
15-yard line.
Ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And quickly, they get to the line.
18
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Stinks.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 50 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down.
This shit is crazy.
That's not what you want to see consistently. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. They run with Hill. And a decent game there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. From the gun, he'll hand this over.
Why is...
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead. And now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
I can guarantee you, this thing might score 14 points in this game.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on second and long. Jones. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. He's going to let it fly. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing until the bitter end.
Like,
this one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Here's second and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. And as this defense walks off the field.